So Kufunda Learning Village is in Zimbabwe, just outside Harare, the capital, and was founded by Marianne Canute in 2002 as a place to start tapping into and reclaiming the wealth, the natural wealth and wisdom of community, and to help people know the wealth and wisdom inside them. After a sense of loss from people who'd been disempowered during colonial days and subsequent political oppression, to not believing they knew, not believing they had the answers, thinking that the answers must come from outside. And so it was founded as a space where people could begin to learn again. And the emphasis has always been on learning, Kufunda Learning Village. And the people who live there now are people who came through the first youth program back in 2002. Some of them stayed, and they formed the core, the core of the village, and the core of what it means. For us it means having enough, having enough food, having enough to look after your family and to look after yourself and your family and the land, so that the land has enough and people have enough. Communities that can live without fear, that can talk to each other, that have respect for each individual in that village and can walk with pride, really. Well, one of our most visible successes is our permaculture garden in the centre of the village. So when we started off gardening, we were doing it away from the centre of the village, closer to the water. I guess we were following the outline more of a traditional African homestead, where the garden was a distance away, and usually the middle of that homestead is swept clean. So you have quite kind of bare, hard-packed earth. And we started to think about permaculture principles, and one of those principles is that your zone 1, the most intensive zone where you grow your food, is close. Close to your kitchen, close to your home. It's the one that you visit, one that you visit every day. And so we started to make that garden in the centre of the village, bring in, and the earth is really hard and sandy and not fertile. So we brought in, we built it up with old grass and manure and mulch and composted soil. And now the centre of Kufunda Village is really just productive, full of food and flowers, bees, and we use our old thatching grass to cover the ground, so that it's a nice, clean, comfortable space to sit. And actually, once that grass has been walked over a lot of times, then it's ready to be piled onto the beds, and so it kind of breaks down in a natural way with the work that's being done. So we just realized that the permaculture principle, another one, is that you kind of work with what you have, and that's where you have to keep on thinking about what you have. There's no rule set out that you must do this or that, and that's become much more our way of life as well as our way of gardening.